right? And I don't think we actually care about that. I think we have to, I think we're good, right? 2 to activate, yeah, we're good. We got this. So we are going to give him charge. So they force the block. But I think just the A space is going to do it. Right? And then we just... Yeah, we got it. We got... Oh my gosh. How did we win this game? This is ridiculous. Greetings, all my happy friends, and welcome to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more so you can struggle less. And we are back at it again. This time, taking a deck off of the 5-0 win list, thanks to Troll Sergeant. We'll roll with that. You guys can't see it, but I have the name up there. Troll Sergeant came in there featuring the Bard class, which is definitely a build around, so we're going to be showcasing it. Yes, I will say it right off the bat, I only have 2 of them, and I am running, to be completely transparent, a little low on rares, so I decided not to craft the other 2, but this deck definitely runs 4 of them. Bard class is a red-green enchantment. At the very foundation of it, legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them, which we'll take advantage of here in a moment. For a red and a green, you level it up to level 2. Legendary spells you cast cost a red and a green less to cast. This effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pay, meaning that as if a card is 1 red-black, it will only discount the red, not the generic 1 or the black. And then finally, for 3 green-red, it goes up to level 3. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. And of course, so we're running a ton of legendaries, so they get discount, so it kind of synergizes with itself. Very powerful card, but definitely a build around wanting to have that critical mass of legendary spells in your deck. Mana base, 4 Rockfall Veils, 4 Timber Crown Pathways, 2 Deathcap Glades, 4 Haunted Ridge, 5 Forest, and 4 Mountains. So let's go ahead and starting at the top. We're going to capitalize on these +1/+1 counters with a playset of Halana and Alena partners. For 2 red-green, you get Human Ranger, which is a 2/3, and the 2/3 has First Strike and Reach, but here's where the payoff really comes through. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is Halana and Alena's power. That creature gains haste until end of turn. So essentially, you want her first off to only cost 2 generic because of the discount from Bard class. But when they come into play, they get a +1/+1 counter from Bard class, which means they can immediately give a +3/+3 and haste to another creature on the battlefield. We're running an Arland, the Pack's Hope, just as another legendary creature that can get big and do some sweet things. We're running a 3 Asika's Chariot as another legendary card that you get a 4/4 vehicle for 3 green. When Asika's Chariot enters the battlefield, create 2/2/2 green cat creature tokens. Whenever Asika's Chariot attacks, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. So it could be a treasure token, could be a pest token, could be a cat token. It's crew 4. On the 3-drop slot, we're running a bunch of wolves that kind of synergize with a werewolf-centered theme here. Playset of Tovolar Dire Overlord, you get a 3/3 human werewolf for 1 green-red. Whenever a wolf or a werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So another way to draw additional cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, it becomes night, then transform any number of human werewolves you control. Tovolar, the Midnight Scourge, is a 4/4 werewolf. Whenever a werewolf you control deals damage to the enemy player, draw a card. But now he also has the Kessiga Wolfrun kind of effect. For X green-red, target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X +0 and gains trample until end of turn. So a way to get additional damage in with our wolves to draw additional cards or even end the game. Seraph Realm Eater is a 3/3 wolf for 1 green black. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Seraph Rough English hard. Realm Eater. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Salruf has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. So just kind of a pseudo board wipe here. If we're playing against something like mono red or mono white where they have a lot of cheap creatures, you can use this for 1 or 2 to wipe their board and not yours. We're only running 3 Reckless Stormseekers here, which I think would be essentially a play set, but that's what Troll Sergeant is running, so we're running that deck. You get a 2/3 Human Werewolf for 2 red. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and haste until end of turn. So another way to get in there, another way to buff Halana and Alena partners before they give the counters, etc., etc. On the flip side, Nightbound Storm Charge Slasher is a 3/4 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Target creature you control gets +2/+0, gains trample and haste. So it gets a beefy bump and does quite a bit of damage. Love this card. I play it in every red deck I can. On the 2-drop slot, Trognar Demon Fang Null is a red-green null for it's 2/2. It is free if you get to level Bard class. Pack Tactics, whenever target Gnar Demon Fang Null attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, attacking creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn. And then for 2 green-red, double Tognar's power and toughness until end of turn. We already talked about Bard class. Kalane is another way to ramp and a legendary creature that also buffs the team. For a black-red, you get a 1/2 human elf bard. When Kalane Reclusive Painter enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each mana from a treasure spent to cast them. Running 3 Devouring Tendrils, which is a sorcery for 1 green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. When the permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. So you can use this, get a blocker out of the way to swing, and then any additional blockers that die will gain you additional life. And then a full playset of Magda Brazen Outlaw, which is a 2/1 Dwarf Berserker for 1 red. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. Whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token. Sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or a dragon card, put that card onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. And then 1-drop slot 2, play with fires. For a red, you get instant. Play with fire deals 2 damage to any target. If a player is dealt damage this way, scry 1. And then Valentine Dean of the Vein. For a black, you get a 1/1 Vampire Warlock. Menace Lifelink, of course he is legendary, so a cheap way to trigger, but does not get the benefit of the Bard class mana reduction. Though the flip side does. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2 generic. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with when this creature dies, gain 1 life. Flip side is a 4/4 human druid for 2 green. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 1 generic. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain trample until end of turn. Of note though, Valentine is the only way to gain life, I guess other than Devouring Tendrils. So 2 ways to gain life. I'll be honest with you, most of the time I just play them on the front side for a way to gain life, especially if you can add additional damage with Bard class, Halana, and Kalane. But alright, that is the deck, so let's dive on in. Alrighty then, we are on the play double Magda, unfortunately, but we can't play it on 2. Essentially, you ramp out a, not ramp, a Stormseeker, but I think we can keep this. If our opponent kills our Magda, we have a backup. Throne of Death. The beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Okay, hey, we might be able to ramp out a Cadillac. I'm alright with that. Mill a card. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't, sacrifice Aegon. Draw a card. Cool. Let's see here. What does this do again? Whenever a permanent opponent controls put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter. Beginning of your upkeep, if Seraph has 1 or more counters on it, you may remove them all. If you do, exile each other online permanent mana value less. Okay. I can't imagine our opponent not blocking here. Beginning of your upkeep, if Seraph has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less equal to. So border wipe, got it. Let's see. So we exile the throne if we want. Exile any 2 cards. Guess we decline. That seems decent. Yeah. I think we're okay if they want to trade, right? I think that's reasonable. I could be wrong. I mean, it's Golgari, right? Chances of them having removal for Halana is pretty good. But we also don't want them to just keep a 6/6 in play, right? So, let's see here. We could charge in with Magda. That gives us a treasure. Let's just Stormseeker. Sure. Opponent didn't have an answer for our Halana, so I think we're going to keep the other Stormseeker in hand, just in case they do have a board wipe. They're not playing Snow, but that doesn't mean they're not running either the, I forgot what it's called, but you know, the Exile 3 cost or less, as well as the Meathook Massacre. We'll go ahead and Magda, though. So that seems cool. Question is, if we're gonna do our Lily. Yeah, there's a Massacre. Fair enough. Kalane into Magda. Kind of gives us the free treasure, right? And it just kind of goes a little bit wider on this board. It does make, yeah, actually, I think that's fine. It makes Magda a little bit bigger. I think we're okay with that. Okay, with treasure. Trigger. Make her be able to attack. Get in there for 9. And 2 away, so we're going to wait. We're going to fire this off because we could Chariot next turn. Yeah, I think trading off for Eben was correct there. Thankfully. So our opponent has to have another board wipe. They don't have enough, right? Yeah, they could do it for 4 this turn, which will not kill our Reckless Stormseeker. They do gain 2 life, though. But with another Stormseeker in hand, I think we got it. I think we got it, chat, which is sweet. Stretch our creature mana value 3 or less. No kick. Fair. Opponent is going to gain a life. Still seem dead on board, though. Two cards in hand. Can they bring him back? No, you need the full 4 to summon Ebon Death. There's 3 mana, single black. So Hero's Downfall's off the table. Not that I think anyone is playing that. Okay. Actually not worried about that. I like what our opponent's doing, though. Target player mills 3 cards, then you return a land card from your hand. Opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Okay. Right? It's when things leave the graveyard, so this is not going to get any bigger. Right? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, we're fine, right? It's only 1 counter? Okay. Because I want to save the treasure to make our Stormseeker bigger with Kalane. So that's why I was trying to figure out if we do it here or not. There's our Bard class. Let's go this way. And look at that. The game actually even knows that we want to use treasure. Yes. And then play with fire the Geist. And I believe that is lethal. Right? Trigger here. Oh no, we're 1 shy. Okay. So I guess no, it would have balanced out, right? It was going to be 1 life either way, because then that means that Reckless Stormseeker will come in with 1 less life. So another Meathook Massacre. Fair. So we're going to lose our board. Our opponent's going to gain. So should we... So this doesn't give us the discount. So I guess we just Cadillac right now. And then hopefully our opponent... They have plenty of creature lands, though. So they're not just openly dead here. So I like what they're doing. It's super cool. They definitely got some neat stuff going on. Maybe we should have just kept making our Prowler like huge. Life gain has been very relevant here. Let's see. So this is 3. They have 1 to activate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can make Lair of the Hydra big enough to stop Chariot. So I think if we swing with both, they block 1. They take 2 but gain a life. So that puts them at taking 1. That's not correct. We're also stuck on... Ooh. Sadly, still missing our land. This would have been nice should we have had it. Being stuck on mana has been a little rough. So, do we fire this off? I think we just have to play the Bard class and pass, unfortunately. It just doesn't seem profitable when they have like a free block, right? We do give them another activation trigger. They're going to draw a card, right? Fair enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we should have... maybe we should have attacked just to deny them the card. I'm not necessarily sure on that. So we are going to be able to play Halana for 2 next turn. Oh, we have to level it to do that. My bad. Legendary creature entering the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. So, still need to draw land. Opponent plays another Egon with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana up. Yeah, this game is starting to slip away from us. It is definitely starting to slip away from us. Unfortunately. Guess we just level up the class and hold. Man. I was feeling pretty good about this, but double Meat Hug Massacre will do it. Opponent doing some sweet stuff, man, for sure. Plenty of stuff in the graveyard, so they're not worried about Eben. Or Egon, rather. Alright, milling an Egon wasn't bad. Well, I guess it didn't matter, right? We weren't going to be able to play both of them. But at least we don't have to work towards, like, killing it. So let's see. We could play Halana. That's going to give us a +3. Then we could suit up the Chariot with 3 counters. The only problem is it's in combat. Gosh, darn it. So they're going to take out our Bard class, I believe. That is correct. Very solid. I mean, we can't get upset, right? They've drawn significantly more cards than we have at this point, and we're shy on mana. So, definitely going to have to do some work. I mean, oops, my bad. Sorry, opponent. That resolves. Can they get back Ebendeth right now? No, right? It has to be one of their own. Guess Ebendeth for regret if a creature not named... Oh, no. Well, it wasn't a creature that died. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Them not missing a land drop has definitely put them ahead. Ah. Old stick fingers. Nice. I like it. I like it. So they have a chump blocker now. Oh, yeah, my bad. They paid 1, but it's got plenty in the graveyard. Fair. So, yeah, I can't imagine them not... Alright, opponent being conservative here. Play with fire. Yep. Unfortunately, missing on land. So we're just going to have to hold here. So I guess our goal is draw our other play with fire. Yeah, our opponent just kind of having embarrassment of riches here. We can't even lose anything. Just because of the simple fact that, you know, it gains them a life. But they're getting very close to lethal here, actually. So it looks like they're going to gain life anyway. So I think our play with fire plan is not really going to pan out for us. Trying to think if there was a spot where I was like... Yeah, I think we just have to kill that. So we'll wait till they activate. Yep, we'll take it just in case we can wait a turn. Oh, wait. Well, no, actually, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because they could just sack this now. Yeah, them having... Wait, this is only sorcery speed, right? Okay, cool. Actually, we're fine. Hey! We can't give her self. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put +1 on another target creature control where X. That creature gains haste. So... And, yeah, so... What are you trying to do here? I don't think we have any kind of an out here. Right? suit up the chariot. I think we're just dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead. We can't really do anything here, unfortunately. I think we took too long to kind of get the ball rolling here. So good job on our opponent. Definitely showcasing that one is not dead. So let's see here. If we block these two, they go up to... I mean, I guess it depends if they fire up lands or not, right? Like, we can definitely just let Willow Guys through, so that's not the issue. At least our opponents got to do their game plan, right? We made a story for them. I mean, I can't imagine them not A-spacing here. So, punished for not killing the Geist. But I think that was really our only out. Being stuck on 3 land for the majority of this game really hurt us. So they're doing the math right now. Question is if we're going to fire up the chariot to block or not. You know what I mean? I think we are. Like, I mean, I guess attacking with the chariot will give us another cat. So I guess we'll see what our opponent does. Alright. We need to block this way because they could just sack a creature with the hostile and then that kills us. So we have no choice but to block this way. They can get back Ebon Death, but it comes back into play tapped, right? Yeah. So 4. Yep, fair. Let's see here. They play more blockers, so they're pretty safe here. Really hoping they would tap like a couple more lands, right? Like they could mess up here. Problem is they have plenty to fire up lands. So playing the fire to get a blocker out of the way. Oh jeez. Wait. Oh, okay. They're just trying to gain more. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right, super cool. Fire off the hostile. Finish us off. Nicely done, opponent. Nicely done. Yeah. Sweet. At least they got to do some cool stuff. You guys got to enjoy the game that way. All right. I'm gonna keep this, but man, it's a little annoying. Everything comes into play tapped. But hopefully we can make it up with Bard class. So we'll go... I don't know what we do. Magda... Probably go... Let's see. So Bard class... Right, next turn. May just get ran over. Trying to think how we do this. So we Magda this turn, right? Then we can attack. Next turn we'll have guaranteed 4 mana. I think we do that. And then we could play Halana. Well, we probably want Bard class first. Oh, well, shoot. Do we just take this? Seems awkward, but... Tovolar. Yeah, I guess we just play Tovolar here. It's crazy how far behind I felt with just things coming to play tapped. Yep, you're gonna get a card here, my friend, and then I guess we'll just kill their Tovolar. Would like to draw a land here so we can go Magda. Thank you. Yeah, I think we just have to. Gain 2 life. And the question is, do we Magda or Bard class? I think I'm just gonna... Let's draw a card first, I guess. See what happens. Let's Bard class. So let's see here. This pup's gonna be an issue. This pup's gonna be a serious issue. Nice. We're gonna have to be on like chump block mode for it, I guess. So let's see. Pay 2. Can't give it charge, unfortunately. We need to definitely kill that. So let's level here. We could play both of these. But then that lets them go off with Piper. And we just can't let them do that. So... guess we could have attacked first, right? Let's... Tendrils. See if they have the Snakeskin Veil. They do not. We gain some life. Let's draw a card. Another land for next turn. Magda's just chump blocking, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, can we afford to take... No, this is probably going to be 6, and we have no... Nice! Nice! Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we're just on chump block duty for the rest of the game. Play here. Play here. And we could do both. I wonder if we just do Cadillac, though. So we can play, like, level this. Like, we have some chump blockers, right? We get to draw a card here, thankfully, actually. So maybe I should have done that first. I think we do just draw a card and chump block. Play with fire. Huh. Maybe we can go wide on them, actually. I'm just going to go ahead and fire off this Magda, actually. I think we might be able to go wide on this deck. Holy cow. I guess I didn't realize the fact that we were getting in damage this whole time, because I felt like we were in the back foot. That's actually really interesting. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Granted, they could block. Howling Piper, okay. And Tovolar. That flips everything, right? Which means we're just dead. Gosh darn it. Wait, why does it not flip? Right? Oh, upkeep, not combat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they just send it back. Okay, so they are nervous. I like that. I like that. We do have to play something. So there is that. Can we? Oh no, it's his flip side that does it. Yeah. I was gonna say, if we could flip that, then the +X is pretty sweet. So we level. And then, man, I guess we just kill the Piper. Because we can't let them flip, right? And it's 3 wolves, so it's going to flip regardless. Man, I really wish we had. So let me see. If we suit up the chariot and attack. I guess we could. No, we have to pick one. So if we suit up the chariot, they block here. Block. Yeah, they have blocks for everything. So I guess we just fire. And when do we have to do this? Yeah, so I think we just play with fire. And then firing up the chariot seems like a mistake, right? So I think we just pump. Put 2 counters here, then 1 cat can fire up the chariot if we need to. This is going to make it pretty big, though. I think we want to diversify our threats, so we'll just go here. No attacks, right? If we A space... Hold on. They block 3. 1, 2, 3. They take 5. That doesn't kill them. And then they have good blocks. So they only lose Tovolar. Is that good enough? Does make it night. So then we could get in there. I think we could block enough, right? It's going to flip, so on combat, that's going to get bigger. Man, I don't know. We attack with only 1, they block. We attack with these 2, they can also just block 1, take the other one, so no attacks. I think we're just kind of stuck here, unfortunately. Think this is good enough to kill us? Get a land. Nice. I think that's good enough to kill us. Well, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so they could still... Yeah, shoot. I think we're just dead now. The fact that they still have enough to activate Tovolar is an issue. Gosh darn it. Well, actually, no. Oh, they're doing... Oh, man, that was great. That's actually really good for us. Really good for us. So... we just chump, right? We have to block with Tovolar. We need Tovolar to win. So I'm trying to figure out if we fire off the Cadillac or not. I think we do. Fire off the Cadillac here. Pass. Okay, so then we chump 10, chump 8, and then this is enough so we don't die. We still have the other Tovolar that's night, right? Oh wait, am I not blocking with this? That's silly. Why am I not doing that? So, unblock here, block here. Or do we just double block here? This is... Oops. We're at 1. We're at 1. Can we do it? What a game. Double Tovolar. Not what we wanted to see here. Single Tovolar, though. Alright. Kalane doesn't do it. Eater doesn't do it. But she gives him charge. Right? And I don't think we actually care about that. I think we have to... I think we're good, right? 2 to activate. Yeah, we're good. We got this. So we are going to give him charge. So they force the block. But I think just the A space is going to do it. Right? And then we just... Yeah, we got it. We got... Oh my gosh. How did we win this game? This is ridiculous. Holy shnikes. Good game, opponent. Good game. Wow, that was insane. I can't believe we won that game. Wow. I really can't believe we won that last game. Oh my gosh. Man, this is kind of risky, but we're on the draw and we have a Bard class, so I think we'll run it. We'll see what's up, see if it gets us there. So, Bard class. We really want to see a land. If we can see a land, then we could Bard class plus Magda on turn 3. Should be kind of sweet. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Let's get Bard class down underneath any kind of shenanigans. They can obviously still bounce it, which is unfortunate. And that's exactly what we're going to see. Solid. So I think that was going to happen regardless of what we did. So... let's just play Magda here. Oh, well, wait, shoot. Maybe we just start getting aggressive. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start getting aggressive here. Get underneath the radar. We know they're going to environmental sciences. So, question is, what do we do here? We could probably just get in with Magda. Yeah, now, well, shoot, now that we did that. Is it just Chariot here? I think it is. Like, I think we just take advantage of them being tapped out. Because this feels like this one of these. They are missing their second white, but that doesn't mean they're not going to have it, like, now. Right? So this at least forces in damage and widens our board and then makes it to where whenever we start playing stuff, we have at least something that's hasty. Alright, intervention, or iteration, that's a good sign. That means they're not going to have their... well, maybe. They could be digging for their white. Because they did, yeah, alright. So here it comes. Doomscar. Yep. So let's see here. How do we do this? Kalane. Oh, Kalane plus Magda will let us suit it up again. Unfortunately, we... oh, yeah, we still get our token. Alright, cool. So is that better than Ranger classing here? Or Bard classing, right? Let me think for a second. So if we Bard class, then activate, we have 1 mana left. That lets us play our Kalane. That'll let us play our... okay, yeah, right? I think the math is right. We just need to make sure it's black left. Yes. So Bard class... activate. We have black left. This should make Kalane. Tap, trigger. Magda, pay with treasure. Trigger. Activate, tapping her. Nice. Get in there. Attack. Copy our treasure token. Our opponent's at 8. Sending it back. Oh, man. Oh, no. No, so close. And our opponent just takes 20 turns and we lose. No. What? Interesting. I think we just attack. One, two, three. What could they have here? It's double bounce, right? I think we just attack here. think I just passed the turn here. They didn't bounce Bard class. So is this another Epiphany? Okay. Yep. They don't have the Seagate, so we're not taking a preposterous amount of damage here. That is double spell, so Knight is turned off. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. So maybe we actually should have played Tovolar. Oh, can we do it? Tovolar. No treasure. Wait. No, we'll just pay. Oh, can we get there? Can we get there? Play a land. I don't think it matters. Play an Arland. I think we can wait. She's gonna have trample, so 0 Arland. He can't attack this turn, right? So suit up the Chariot. I mean, I guess we can go digging, right? Play a pack leader in case we, man. Yeah, let's play pack leader. We'll not pay with treasure. Oh, it has to be a black. So hold on here. Play with a black. Play with whatever. Exile 2 more cards. Can we go off? We played our lands. We could pay 2 to draw, but I think we go to the red zone. Attack with everything. We're going to copy a treasure token. Make a treasure. And maybe I should have actually fired off these tendrils. But we can give 2 different things trample, right? Oh, it's target wolf. Oh, so that wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was. Fair. Our opponent's not dead yet, unfortunately. Which was a little irritating, if I'm being honest. I forgot the Tovolar's ability. You know what I mean? So let's see here. We can make a bigger Tovolar. He's going to flip. I think we fire off the tendrils while we can. Target creature you control. Sadly, the overwhelm is not going to work. Or the trample is not going to trigger. Finish our opponent off. And I think we save the rest of this to draw next turn. Right? We can't play anything else. I think that's it. These are all going to flip. But, I mean, we have a pretty strong board. And opponent scoops it up. Yes. Oh, man. Bard class doing some work. All right. We're on the play. Feels like a bit of a slow hand, but we do have play with fire. So I think we're going to keep this. Feels decent. Let's go ahead and play Ridge so we have the fire open on 2. Ooh. Not sure what this is just yet. Sending it back. So what do we want to do here? I think it's a Tovolar into Stormseeker, I think is what we're looking for. Not 100% sure. Play with fire or face. So this definitely feels like mono red. So hopefully we could snag a decent vampire here. So maybe they play Gatekeeper, right? Cemetery Gatekeeper, exiling. So they are going to get to ping us for 2. Thermo Alchemist. Not great. Let's see here. I think we just jam Tovolar. Start the day-night cycle. I mean, our opponent has a high chance of being able to kill this, so maybe it should have been Stormseeker, so they kill that instead. Yeah, sure enough, I feel here's a burn spell in our life, taking out Tovolar. Alright, Frostbite, unfortunate. I don't see a world where we could have baited out the removal, unfortunately. Nice, nice. So we're on a clock here. Alright, so... Trying to debate on whether we Stormseeker or we Chariot, right? We can Stormseeker attack, but that's not going to do anything. Plus they have the Eruption, so I think we're just going to Chariot. Granted, like, we're going to gain some life here if we can resolve this on their Alchemist. It's done some work for sure, but they're going to hit us for 5 here? 3. They're going to hit us for 3. Let's see. So, really need to draw land here. Like, it's pretty huge to draw land. That way we can Stormseeker to fire up the Chariot and then fight and then get in, right? So it's going to be close. And play with fire never looks so bad. I mean, I guess we could go face. No, even face on upkeep wouldn't work. Play with fire. So they're going to kill both of our dudes. So now even playing Storm E... Oh, well, I mean, I guess we could play Valentine plus Reckless. Oh, holy cow. Nice opponent, nice. Man, I wonder if it's just Stormseeker, Valentine, and then get in for 2, honestly. Our opponent's finally running out of cards, so maybe there's a chance they fizzle. That would be kind of nice. They leave up the 2. That's annoying. Not even gonna lie. We drew our land, but they left up 2 when they had access to Eruption. So... Oh, alright. That's weird. I wonder why they didn't Eruption. Right? It can go face, deal to any target. That's interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. They okay, my bad. My mistake. Okay. Did they don't have 3. Oh yeah, they could just get back the thing. Fair. That makes our Valentine a well, wait a minute. We can get it back, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Oh man, it got a counter. It's right. So, okay, alright. So we gain some life back here, right? So, sadly, we need to go with Valentine because we need the life link. And hopefully we can survive for a turn. Here, and then get in for 3. They get to hit us for 3. So it's a bit of a back and forth. But if our Valentine doesn't die this turn... That's too much to ask, wasn't it? Gosh, darn it. Yeah, they're doing sweet things. For sure. We need this to be a 5-5. Like, that, I think that would have really put us apart here. Oh, okay. Okay. That's not bad. So they have enough to make it 5, unfortunately. And we don't have enough to suit up the old chariot. We're not going to block. We're going to take the 6. So that's awkward, right? And they could... So what are we trying to do with our lives here? Oh, man. So at least these two can suit up chariot. When something dies, when a non-token creature an opponent controls would die. Alright, we're still suiting this guy up. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we're going to attack. Because, once again, we're going to leave this up to block. So, target creature we control will be this one. Because this has to be 7. So they can play with fire Magda, but we can suit this up in response. This is going to get in there. Okay. Okay. This is going to be close, chat. This is going to be so close. Do they get the double burn spell? Thermo Alchemist. Okay. I mean, they could always just shoot us, right? Yep. So at least I think this stops them from attacking. Fair, all this happens. Okay. Opponent definitely doing the sweet stuff, right? Our opponent passes. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to think here. Kalane. So if we swing here, they have to block with both. We could play with fire. I think this will see it. And we can make 2 1/1s that lifesteal. Is that good enough? We can... Oh, man. Kalane. Plus... Make a cat, and then we make 1/1s. Is that good enough? I think we just have to hold here, right? I think we just Kalane and hold. See what our opponent does. Unfortunately. But we're both top decking. And I feel like our top decks are going to be better than theirs. Famous last words. We may play with fire their face, but I don't really like that. I like holding that kind of trump card, right? Play with fire their face, they go to 8, but then once again, like, you know what I mean? I like having that ability here. So let's just draw. Of course it's land. Why would it be anything other than land? Play our land, send it back. So let's see if our opponent has burn. No attacks. This is going to get a little scary because of the fact that the more draws they have, the more burn they have to take our Valentine, right? And then we gain no life. Another Alchemist, okay. So that's a clock on us. There's a good chance now we are going to have to attack. Unfortunate. Let's see if we get a little lucky here. Yeah, and then firing off the... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mega punished, man. Mega punished. Alright. Let's just do it then. Like, suiting this up and getting in there, I don't think is going to be enough. So we're just going to attack. We need to do something, because with Double Alchemist, our life total is going to be going down very quickly. So, best case scenario here, we want them to double block, right? And then I think for it to see both, we have to fire this off. They have a fast spell. No surprise there. Or instant speed. They don't. Interesting. So... trigger, pay 2. Trigger, pay 2. And now, well, shoot, we still can't suit up the chariot, actually. But we can at least get around their guys. And they're top decking. We're at 14. That feels good. It is nighttime. Well, gosh darn it. Okay. Well, our opponent is going to... so that means they have another fast spell? Or instant? Alright. Really hope I don't regret not going face. There we go. Now we're talking. So... actually, that was a mistake. Hold on, can I... gosh darn it, that was actually a mistake. I should have suited it up first. Yeah, I should have suited this up first. Oh well. So... I don't think it really matters. I guess this can attack, so let's go. Yeah, that was hiccup on my part. Hiccup on my part. So we could have... it wasn't lethal though, right? Yeah. Are we dead here? This is, man, this is really close. Really close. No! Why are they... so they have no intentions of block... are we dead? Wow, we might still die here. Our opponent, like, throwing down. Man, I mean, drawing triple alchemist is pretty good as well. We just can't catch a break on these lands. Alright, let's jam for 2. It's nighttime again. I mean, we're dead, right? If they have 3 damage, we're just dead. Tovolar, thank you. And it's nighttime. Oh, it's not a wolf. I'll remember that at some point. At some point, I will remember that. Probably not today, but someday. It's hard to say if they have a pause or not because they could just activate the alchemist, right? So... I mean, we could still very much die here. 3 damage to the face, and they have 4 with alchemist. Hopefully they have to block here. So they go to 1. They don't kill our pest, unfortunately, right? We can't activate this. Pest, right? Yeah. Creature, okay. Just wanted to double check. Oh, our opponent's stressing me out right now. Stressing me out. That'll do it, right? That will do it. Nicely done. Oh, man. Nice. Yep. Oh, good game. Good game, opponent. Oh, man. So I guess I should have just burned face there, maybe? Unfortunate. Wow, that was such a good game, though. Holy cow. 2 mana, but we have a turn 2 Bard class, and we're on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. Famous and mono white. Oh, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. Have a great night. Where is our flame now? That's funny. So let's see here. Yep. Are they exiling? Kind of exile whatever they want, right? Yep. Seems fair. So... Play this. We're on defense. Man. Why can't we have our fire and the exile? Good game. Yep. That's how it goes. Get mono-whited. I'm honestly not quite sure about this hand. Like, we play Kalane to guarantee one of our 3 drops, and it makes Halana that much better. I guess we keep this. We're on the draw, and then once again, turn 2 Kalane into a turn 3 Halana with a counter may be good enough. Let's find out. Oh, now it's not feeling that good because Halana is just going to get exiled one way or another, either from Spellbinder or from a Cathar. So, oh, it is what it is. Oh man, that's funny. Actually, I guess now I realize that we might have not had a turn 2 Kalane, but we get a turn 3 Halana. Is that good enough against mono white? Oh man. Oh boy. The shenanigans that are going on. There's definitely only a handful of decks that I feel comfortable playing on ladder, man. But I don't mind. I don't mind showcasing it for you guys. Our opponent trying to... What? What? No 2-drop. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised at that. There we go. There we go. The math checks out there. Let's go ahead and still drop Halana before they get to, you know, do the thing. I mean, they could very easily just play Apparition or another... Yeah. Oh, man. It's tough life over here. It's a tough life being content creator. Oh. Alright, alright. Let's see. Can we do something? Can we do something here? What's this gonna be? An portable hole? All right. Yeah, that checks out. Can we get one of our play with fires? Do they have another way to exile? 2 cards in hand, 4 mana. Second. All right, nice. I'm gonna totally leave these in the video. Like 100%. This is just hilarious. We're getting wrecked so bad right now. So bad. I guess. Oh, we only have 1 green source. That's awkward. So we can't even double... Oh yeah, I guess so we can go here. I was trying to think if we played Targnar, and I don't think so. I mean, I guess playing Tovolar also lets us draw a card next turn, right? But I could see this getting a couple of counters so we could wipe their board. So I think I am going to go here plus here and pass. And then that way, if they have something else they can do... Okay. So they just don't attack here. Okay. Our opponent's hellbent, but we're at 12. So we need something to die. And our opponent's not going to give us that option, unfortunately. Stormseeker. Stormseeker into Valentine doesn't seem like the worst, right? It gives us a buffer. Something dies at the beginning of your upkeep. So we can also go Stormseeker plus Tagnar. I think I do it, right? Because we want something to die. So I think I am going to get in with Valentine. Worst case scenario, opponent takes 2. We gain 2. Then we play Trognar. Yeah. Opponent's reading it, trying to figure out what their options are. Playing Trognar allows us to suit up the Chariot. Trognar! Alright, Valentine's coming in. Are you going to give us the counter? They are. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. So 1 for 1, right? Trigger. We'll auto pay. Unfortunately, nothing's exiled underneath there, but now we have a 4/4, so they played a land. They're going to send it back. So these things are still 3, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, if Seraph has 1 more count, you may remove them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent mana value. So that's literally just getting that off the board. So we will decline. But now our Chariot does some work. I like that. Can also just swing with a fairly big Tovolar. Right? Well, these guys have first strike. That's actually annoying. So play Tovolar. Suit up the Chariot. Play 1 spell. If we get in with Tovolar. No, they just... Oh, gosh, darn it. This guy's flipping is pretty annoying. So, we have nothing going on here, right? Double for strike. So, pump nothing. And hold. So they can't double spell next turn. What are we trying to do here? Yeah, still just a 4/4. Trying to think of what we're looking for. Like, this is pretty scary because of the fact that, like, at any point in time they could double spell and then take 2 more of our things, and we're in some serious trouble. For serious. I guess we could attack with both, right? Okay, choosing not to double spell here. So I'm wondering if we minus... Actually, I am going to do that. I'm not quite sure why they did this. So we lose our token, right? Is that what's happening here? Exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less 2. Alright. We'll do it. This is a wolf, actually. So it does get the Tovolar... But what? So what are they picking here? This is weird. They pick what? Green? Right? They picked red. Oh, got it. They're exiling 2 cards. Okay. That makes more sense. And green. Okay, got you. I didn't realize they could do more than 1. Alright, fair. That definitely means we can't block, so we're going to take it and like it. My turn. Question is, do we suit this up in response? I don't think so. Take action. Exiles all that. We get another chariot, which is kind of cool. So, how do we do this? Gosh, man, that first strike is so awkward. We A space, we get to draw a card. They kill one thing, right? I don't know what we're doing. To be completely honest, I'm not quite sure what we deal with that. I guess they run out of cards. They can't attack anymore. I think I'm just going to play this and pass. We got to be careful. We can't play two things because we definitely can't have that flip. No attacks. Man, how do we get past 6 points of first strike? Redain. All right, that's bad. It's good top. Feel like our opponents have been top decking better than us. Am I wrong on that? That's what it's felt like. It's definitely felt like that. Maybe we should just play double spell and let those things flip. But they just take our 2 dudes, right? I don't know. I don't know, chat. So it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still a little ways away from this doubling. Yeah, I guess we just wait. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should flip those and just kind of get it. I mean, we can't now. But I wonder if that is correct. Just deal with the fact. I would like to see our Bard class so we get some advantage. We're only taking 2 here. We have a little bit of time, but I'm not really sure. Still can't play 2 things. Next turn, at least we can double this. So now I actually do kind of want to land off the top because that at least lets us fire this off for twice. That's bad. That's a good one for them. So I don't think we can race this anymore. I'm confused. I'm very confused. What's going on here? I don't get that, like, at all. Of course, of course. Why would that be a thing now? Of course we wouldn't get our spell here. I'm not sure what's going on. So, I guess whatever. Oh, you know what? I should have fired off my Swarm Speaker. I think we could have killed him if I did. Wait. Can we... Wait. Oh, they're at 1. Will we fire off a blocker? No, we die. We need to play 2 things this turn. So fortunately, I can't. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have played Stormseeker. I should have thought about that a little bit more. I may have tilted a little bit. That's unfortunate. Right? Because this is 10, 9. Ugh, we need to do a point of damage somewhere. They're at 6. So we can actually stop their things from flipping here if we want. Oh, wow. Wow. Tendrils was huge. Tendrils was absolutely huge, actually. So we could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can kill the flyer. I want to kill one of these, but I think we just kill the flyer and then still get to play the storm or the chariot to block. Wow, that was pretty huge. We can't fire off the dude though, unfortunately. Oh, that is gonna flip though. That is gonna flip their guys. All right, whatever. Yeah, we don't die. All right, we got there. Whew. Wow. All right, we beat Mono White. Sorry, guys. I think that one was rocking my brain a little bit. Holy cow. Oh, that was close. That was close. So I missed lethal, but we managed to punt or to get it back. Oh man, what a game! That's why we call this station the channel the struggle bus. Oh my gosh. All right, I do not think we can keep this one. It just has minimal to no synergy. They kill our Magda, we're in a lot of trouble, so we're gonna mulligan this. All right, there we go. Keep this one, and like I kind of want to tuck a land, but I kind of don't. If I'm being completely honest with you, I think I'm just gonna tuck the Magda. I know that sounds weird, but play a mountain first. Wait as long as we can on these pathways to know which color we go. That way, if it's mono white with a 1-drop, we may still not fire off the play with fire. Yeah, alright, we'll fire that off. Oof. I think that's fine, because they turn to, like, they turn to pack leader. We can't kill it with play with fire anyways. So we might as well just mitigate their ramp, right? Snow covered means it's mono white or mono green. So let's see here. Another Jasper Sentinel. So we'll just get in there with Stormseeker, I think. Well, shoot. I guess we can level plus play Tovolar. So let's just do that. And then I think... I mean, we could still very easily get punished for that, right? Our opponent can just 3-drop, tap these two, and then brawl it. But, I mean, YOLO, right? Yeah, they could play a forest, play the Overgrowth Troll, then tap both for brawl, and then brawl our Tovolar. But that's what the deck does. At least we got Bard class online. Pack leader. Still the same thing can happen. Oh, alright. So then this is a Snakeskin Veil. So let's go fire here. I think we just play around the Snakeskin Veil, because then that means it's a block, it's not a trade. So no attacks here, unfortunately. I mean, it's hard to tell, right? They have a pause because of Sentinel, but I feel like they had a pause last turn with only 1 card in hand, or with 1 mana open, so I think it's a Snakeskin Veil. So at least this way now we can pump the Seeker so it's a trade. I think that's a little more worth it. Plus that'll cause it... Oh no, it's not nighttime yet. Interesting, opponent. So now I'm a little more inclined to get in there. We could play our other Druid class and level it, but that doesn't do anything. We have another Stormseeker. If we had only one, I'd be more conservative about it. But now, yeah, I think we're just going to fire this off. Let's see what our opponent does here. They knew nothing, we draw a card. Then I think... Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and pump it. Oh, we're definitely pumping it now, for sure. So they really don't want us to draw a card. Let's go ahead and activate for 2, so we still draw a card here. Auto pay. Okay, I'll take that. So we traded, what, 3 for 1? We get to Bard class plus Halana next turn. It is going to flip our Tovolar, unfortunately. But they have 1 card left in it. Opponent, be careful. Alright. We got our land. So unfortunately, leveling this twice is not going to make our Halana any cheaper. But I think it's fine to double spell here. Plus, get in for 9. We're going to draw a card. Opponent scoops it up! Yes! Alrighty. I mean, yeah, that definitely showed off Bard class, for sure. So I'm glad we got to do that for our last one. Alright, happy friends. That was a roller coaster of emotions. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Man, I think the deck's a 2, honestly. I think it's very high rolly. And, I mean, once again, let me go back to it being a small sample size, right? It could go either way. I'm only playing 2 Bard classes because that's all I have. But, like, I do think you need... Like, the deck has play, right? Like, you have redundancy with Reckless, Stormseeker, and Halana, right? All these cards are good, but like there was some awkwardness to it. Not 100%. All right. I'll put it at 3. I think it's safe. Because really, if you're cool with the werewolves, if you're playing a lot of Gruul, like I think there's plenty of safe crafts. Kalane is your off color, and that's an uncommon. Targ is pretty niche. But, I mean, Bard class is fun. You definitely saw us go off at least 1 time with it. So, yeah, alright. I'll put this deck as a 3. I think this deck is a solid 3 on the craft slot. And you can kind of interchange some of these legendaries to kind of fit your fancy, right? But we weighed a little heavier on the werewolf aspect of it to kind of synergize with Tovolar to draw us additional cards, which we definitely saw that happen. So... not bad. Yeah, alright. I'll put the deck as a 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, as always, happy gaming.